treat, trick or treat, give me something, blood, murder. Won't it always stay that way? Trick. You started forming this question the day that you phoned your ex from prison when you said that you wanted to kill my brother Gerald. I will never forget how it was then that the sidewalk started to look like it did the day that I found a dying baby bird stabbed against it, how it was my brother Gerald that would help my sister and I put the robin inside of the birdhouse, how we listened to it breathe. Redrum, redrum, redrum in June. You watched him step out of the car drunk. Your ex Victoria running down her apartment stairs, her lips against my brother's neck, a bloody hickey that started kissing him to death. Gerald, offering you a final handshake of peace. Peace. Stab. I imagine that in those few seconds, my brother didn't realize that you had decorated a knife with tomatoes of his blood, and when you pulled it out of his neck, he didn't think that he would die, or that you would go inside to get a second blade to cartwheel into his breastbone, how we would listen to the chirpings of his last breath like redrum, redrum, backwards. You will never forget this. Your Bloody Mary's soul, or the echo of bat wings plastered around a coffin, you mean darkness. You will always be how I still picture you. Heavy bricks imprisoning your cell except for one wingless window, lying in your cot, taunted by the sounds of seeds, doing backflips from your eyes as it drips from your pumpkin eyes onto the prison cement. I picture you finally understanding that forever will always be you decaying like my brother. It will always be you decaying like me. How thinking about the grass of the Addison apartments caused tears to become tattoos on the bridge of my nose. I picture you finally understanding that murder will always be a rib of Freddie and Jason pulled into twisted knots. I picture you finally understanding that murder will always be a cross between handfuls of salt and ink. Stuck. Redrum, treat.